Good morning to you. Yes, it's 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. now, but when we got here around 4 a.m., those closures already in effect. Let me show you kind of yesterday, and that caused a lot of issues throughout Los Angeles, and tonight here in downtown and throughout the day, you may want to avoid this area as well. I'm Christina Pascucci, reporting live from downtown Los Angeles. I'll send it back to you. Megan, good morning to you. We're on Figueroa and Olympic, and everywhere you look in this meeting, closures, security, all high priority here. As for who the stars are who are nominated and who's expected to perform, Sam Rubin will have much more on that part of the story. I'm Christina Pascucci, reporting live from downtown. Chris, Megan, back to you. Jess, I'm going to admit there may or may not be some naps happening between live shots because I'm exhausted today, but thank you so much for acknowledging that. Just a quick side note, and what an amazing event yesterday on so many levels, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Today, there's going to be more street closures like we saw yesterday, not nearly to the extent that we saw throughout the marathon, but if you look across the road, we can expect who will be honored, who will perform, and who the award recipients are expected to be. But for now, that is the latest from downtown LA. I'm Christina Pascucci, KTLA5 News. Good morning to both of you. This is one of the city's most notorious serial killer cases. At 9 a.m. today, we expect to hear opening statements from attorneys. Finally, this long-awaited trial, as you said, more than 3 decades, by the way, after this morning at 9 a.m. We'll have coverage all morning long, but for now, reporting live from downtown Los Angeles, I'm Christina Pascucci, KTLA5 News. Chris, good morning to you. These women barely got a chance to live their lives. They were just between 18 and 35 years old for the most part. One of them was just 15 years old, and this was one of the city's most notorious serial killer cases. The trial could last as long as 4 months. We'll be out here all morning long, but for now, reporting live from downtown LA, I'm Christina Pascucci, KTLA5 News. Jess, good morning to you. Some of these families have been waiting for justice for more than 30 years. I just spoke to the defense attorney representing Lonnie Franklin Jr. He told me he's going to reserve his right to the opening statement. He's going to let the prosecution speak, and then they'll start to bring in witnesses for this trial. So opening statements should go relatively fast. They start at 9 a.m. today. We will be here covering this all morning long. Let's get into some video and show you who at 9 a.m. So we're just a couple hours away now, and this trial could last as long as 4 months. We'll be on here all morning long, but for now, reporting live from downtown Los Angeles, Christina Pascucci, KTLA5 News. Hi, good morning. Our IFB and our ears just stopped working, so hopefully we are on. But Chief Beck is really going after these officers. He's saying that they are disgraced not only to the badge, but also to the oath of office. Let's get into some video and show you this each. So that's quite a hefty bill there, as you can tell. And also we're told that these officers could potentially face life behind bars. I'm Christina Pascucci, reporting live from downtown LA. I'll send it back to you in the studio. Chris, good morning to you. Not only are they accused of raping these women who were reportedly their informants, but at least in one case, detectives say they even pointed a gun at one of those women, and they are afraid there may be more victims. Police Chief Beck, he spoke yesterday in response to all this and had some strong words for those officers. Around 8:30 a.m. here in downtown Los Angeles, we are told prosecutors could ask that bail be set for each of them at nearly $4 million, and they are facing a stiff penalty, potentially life behind bars. More on this in the next hour, but for now, reporting live from downtown LA, I'm Christina Pascucci, KTLA5 News. Good morning, Jess, to you. Yes, we expect that arraignment to happen later this morning. Meanwhile, Chief Beck has some strong words for these officers. He's saying they disgrace not only themselves, but the badge and the oath that they took to protect and to serve. We're talking about James Nichols and Luis Valenzuela. They were both veterans of the LAPD, and they are expected here in downtown Los Angeles, being held on $4 million bail. If convicted of the multiple charges they each face, they could spend their life behind bars. I'm Christina Pascucci, reporting from downtown Los Angeles. Back to you. Good morning, and residents have been complaining about this former sewage plant for years and the toxicity that it brings. There was a big effort to clean it up in a major way back in 2014, but residents still complained they were getting sick after that, and after further testing more recently, they have been proven right. Area regardless, they're going to set up a plan, and then after they set up that plan, hopefully they will set a timeline for action to be taken. We'll have much more in this story in the next half hour, but for now, reporting live from Riverside, I'm Christina Pascucci, KTLA5 News. Good morning to you. And they also are talking about how they have not gotten nearly as much attention as Porter Ranch, the story we're just airing for our viewers. They say that is a direct result of the fact that they just don't make as much money here. And I'll hear from a resident shortly. But you can see this house that's kind of alongside the area we're talking about with it. Explain the cleanup process, but residents say it's too little, too late. More on this in the next hour. But for now, reporting live from Riverside, Christina Pascucci, KTLA5 News. Jess, good morning to you. Yes, developers have been trying to build homes on this piece of land behind me called Ag Park for years, but residents insist that the toxic soil there, the residual from a toxic spill more than a decade ago, continues to make them sick, and they spoke out about it at a meeting last night. We'll be monitoring closely, and we'll have more in the next hour for you. But for now, reporting live from Riverside, I'm Christina Pascucci, KTLA5 News.